For Vi Blitzcrank, specifically for Vi Blitzcrank. Sidekick is a good fusion specifically for Vi Blitzcrank. Let's talk about why. So, if I were to attempt to swap to my boy Blitzcrank here, the Blitzcrank Vi synergy is awful. It's terrible, in fact. The only thing that Vi gives Blitzcrank is two things. Vi allows Blitzcrank to combo off of the command grab in the corner, sort of something like this, right? The combo even drops. The scaling is awful. Point being, you to combo off the command grab in the corner, and it also, you can extend your pressure a little bit by doing something like this, and then you can go in for, like, you know, whatever carry cancel mix-up you want to do. That's it. That's legitimately it. That's all that this team has to offer. However, with Vi Blitzcrank instead of Blitzcrank Vi, you get a lot of team synergy, as you have probably seen from my previous videos. However, in the 2v2 fighting game, you have to play both characters, right? At some point, your Vi is going to die, and you're going to have to swap to Blitzcrank and have a suboptimal assist for Vi. Except if you use sidekick. If you use the sidekick fusion with this team, you get all of the benefits of, comboing off of the tick throw, right? And getting, like, really, really disgusting combo routes, like, off of the tick throw and stuff. You get all those routes without any of the downsides of having to play Blitzcrank with a suboptimal assist. It's great. It's amazing. So today, I'm just going to be going over simply the Vi Blitzcrank synergy with this team when using sidekick. Let's get into it. So the first bit of this that I would like to say is comboing off the tick throw. If you haven't already watched my basics of Vi pressure mix-ups and combos, please go and watch that video. That'll give a lot of context for this. You don't need to watch that video, but there are some things that I'm going to mention, like the tick throw, that I'm really not going to be going over here because I did go over them in quite a bit of detail in the other video. But just know you can use Blitzcrank to combo off of Vi's tick throw. If you do stance throw, and then you use down S2 OTG, and immediately you call in your back assist, you can get a full combo off the tick throw, like this. That is very strong, because before, without the Blitzcrank assist, all you're going to be getting off of Vi's tick throw is this, right? You're going to do this, and then you're going to pop level 1, like this. That does 398. However, if you do the tick throw out with Blitzcrank, instead of 398, you're going to be doing 489. That's almost half of their health, and I didn't even optimize that. Not to mention the fact that Blitzcrank can keep Vi safe on a lot of things. Now, Vi has mix. We know this. Vi has an overhead that she can combo off of with OTG, because if this overhead hits, you hit the down S2, and then after that, you call in Blitzcrank. However, she also has the low as well, right? So at any point, she could go like, oh, light, low, and that's a 50-50 right there. You can do light, overhead, or you can do light, low. And then if the low hits, you get to, combo off it however you normally would. You also get the overhead out of the stance as well. So you can do low, stance overhead. Or low, delay the overhead. The issue is this overhead is unsafe. Look at it. That overhead is -5, but the overhead out of the stance is -9. So this overhead is jab punishable, so if your opponent is fast enough, they can definitely jab you out of this. It's not good. They can definitely jab you out of that. And also this overhead is just normally punishable, right? You can definitely hit them with some of these. You can just do and just combo off like that. The overheads are unsafe. You can use that knowledge to actually really sauce people up with Blitzcrank. So what you can do is, at any point, if you want to call out the overhead like this, you also call out Blitzcrank, and look at that, you're plus, and you also get to go for whatever combo you want to do. Now, since you use Blitzcrank in the block string, you can't use them to convert, but this has good corner carry. You get this disgusting safe jump right here. It's just good all around. Oh, but Barrett, it's not a safe jump because they can tech roll. If you think they're going to tech roll, here's the sauce. If you think they're going to tech roll, instead of doing a charged heavy, you just do this move, because Vi's down heavy actually covers the tech roll. It's disgusting. And you get that off of any combo ended like this, right? Boom. Speaking of Vi's jump in, this is disgusting right here. You jump in charged heavy, You do jump in charged heavy, and you call Blitzcrank in to keep them on the ground, right? Because if they try and move and they try and anti-air you, they're getting hit by the Blitzcrank. And, you know, if they get hit by the Blitzcrank, you get a full combo. Like, I know I have the bot set to block, but my electric routes still work, by the way. Go watch my video on the electrics. But that's also good. You can use it to jump in. Let's talk, and this is just all the crap you can do on block, which is, you know, like tick throws and the extending of the pressure and the mix that you get from that, right? Like, you know, like you get so much off of this team, it's nuts. Just on block, which, let's be fair, you're gonna be holding down back against Vi a lot. You're gonna be holding, you know, back and down back against Vi a lot. People aren't really going to be pressing on you because Vi's, you know, stuff is so oppressive. Again, you know, refer to my advanced Vi pressure guide. However, something to realize about, you know, it is you also get a lot of extra stuff on hit. So let's talk about the team synergy on hit. Now, obviously, there's this neutral skip right here that you can do, where you can do where you call it your assist, and then after that you do your S1 rocket punch. You keep yourself plus, and then you go for whatever mix you want to go for here. Whatever. By this time, your Blitzcrank is going to be back, so you get this combo right there. Can you tell that I use the tick throw a lot? Vi's tick throw is really disgusting, because it is true three-way mix. They have to guess, are you going to block low, are you going to go for the overhead into OTG, or are you going to tick throw them, like that. It's just a straight up 50-50 after the 1-1 string. But anyways, let's set the bot to not block for a second to show you some combos you can do off of this. If you call in your back assist, after the rocket punch, you just get a full combo. So you can rocket punch, and you can kind of hit confirm this. If your timing is really good, you can hit confirm this. But if you think that, you know, they're going to press, or you think they're not going to, you know, react to this, you can hit confirm it like that if you press the back assist right before, because you can kind of OS it. What you can do is you can make it so that if you see that it gets blocked, you can call in the straight version, which is just your standing or forward assist, to make it plus. Or if you see it hit, you can call in the back assist instead to get the full combo. And again, I know for a fact that this combo is an optimal. I don't think I've actually labbed any optimals off of this, but something I'm thinking is you could probably get something like this going, and then yeah. Anyways, if you hit raw rapid punches, by the way, a really good conversion I like to do off of that is just that, but that's just me. Let's talk about this. So you get this rocket punch as well. I'm pretty sure credit goes to Diaphone for figuring this one out, or at least that's who I saw do it first. Is that right there off of the rocket punch? But you can do it off of any level of the rocket. You can only do it off of level 1 of the rocket punch. If you do level 2 of the rocket punch, they get into this tumble, and if you do level 3 of the rocket punch, you can actually just combo off of this normally, right? But that does limit strike in the corner, so do be careful of that. But you do have options there. If you do hit the fully charged one, I think the optimal is just to do this into OTG, into Blitzcrank call. But again, I would need to lab out the optimals there. I don't really find myself getting a fully charged hit here that crazy often, and when I do, it's just really lucky, and I would just probably convert off of it like any normal person would, with like a light, medium, heavy, down heavy, heavy into this, and then into whatever OTG I want to do. This damage is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. This might be the optimal. I doubt it's the optimal, but it might be the optimal. Anyways, back to the Blitzcrank synergy. I'm not sure what kind of tangent I went on there. The next bit here that I'm going to talk about is the restand. Now, as you've probably seen from this is just a straight up restand. It's really good. Since you're using sidekick, you can't really swap to your Blitzcrank to get any sort of crazy cross-up setups. But the restand is still very, very good for you. Let's talk about it a little bit. So let's say you end your combo with anything that you get OTG set up off of. So that's why in my B&B electric route, you'll see that I'll end with stance 1, 2, 3, like that. So I'll end with stance 1, 2, 3 so I can get the OTG into the restand. Now, obviously, off of the restand, you can get just more damage, right? You can just relaunch them like this, like I normally do, and end it with this, and you end it with the OS safe jump like before. You end it with this charged heavy. However, if you do just get the restand, there's a lot you can do off of it. So what I like to do off of the Restand is I do like to cash out on the damage. So I do light, 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 medium. But then I hold a charged heavy. This is a really disgusting mind game. So let's say I end the combo like this. And I do this. I do light, 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 medium to get my extra damage. So light, 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 medium. And then I charge a heavy. This is a disgusting mind game against people that like to mash, because oftentimes people will try and, like, you know, mash stand one the second that they get out of, you know, the second that they get out of hit stun. Oh my gosh, guys, the Vi dropped the combo. I get to punish. So you do light, light, medium. You're super plus, and if they mash, you're getting a counter hit charged heavy, which is absolutely rancid for damage, because you can, you know, just end the combo like this. Again, I'm just kind of just noodling and freestyling a combo here. But you're getting like, whew, you're getting like almost 60% of their health gone for that one. However, what if they're smart? What if they're like, oh golly gee, my time has come. It seems I have been hit by a restand by the team formerly known as Vi and Blitzcrank. I must do my due diligence and hold down back to save my fragile existence. I think you know where I'm going with this. Yeah, if the charged heavy gets blocked, you're what? You're plus 22. For a strike throw character, that is disgusting, because if you have all these plus frames to work with, you get to rush in, you get to tick throw them again, right? Or you get to rush in and stall out time for your Blitzcrank to come back, then you tick throw them like that, and then you get them like this. Or you can just start your pressure up again, or you can swap to Blitzcrank accidentally. That works as well. You can hit them with whatever pressure sequence you want to hit. If you want some recommended pressure sequences that I like to use, please refer to my my Master Vi pressure guide that I posted a couple days ago. Anyways, the restand is disgusting. So if you do light, 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 medium, and then charged heavy, they either get hit by it. They either just simply get hit by it, and you get a combo, or they block it. And after you dash out of the end lag, it's plus 22. By the way, it's only plus if you dash out of it. You have to dash forward. If you just do the charged heavy, it's minus 4. But if you dash out of the charged heavy, that's where you actually get your plus frames. But Barade, they can parry it. They can parry it. We know that they like to parry it. Just don't charge it. Just don't charge it. Light, medium, heavy, or light, medium, heavy, dash forward, and tick throw them. It's not like really a tick throw, because you do have to delay this by quite a bit. But if a Vi is dashing at you, chances are they're going to be going for something like this. So after the dash, it is just a straight up mix-up, whether it's strike or throw. So if you note that they like to parry, there's options there. So again, there's answers to everything in fighting games. You have options out of that. I'm getting to like layer 2 and layer 3 stuff right now. Just know that this is really good. So and if they parry this on reaction, whoop-de-doo, you eat a combo. But the next time you go for this, then you do have a couple of options there. Anyways, that's just like ending stuff in a restand. The Blitzcrank restand is really good. Extending the pressure is also really good. The next little setup that I'm going to talk about with this team is going to be, I'm gonna set the block to block again. This is a disgusting cross-up setup that I like to do. So something that I like to do when I do my block strings is anytime I call out Blitzcrank in a block string, let's say I hit him with, you know, some of these, right? I call this out. You can actually get a cross-up setup like this. So what you can do is you can actually double dash out right here. And since you're so plus from the Blitzcrank call, they can't really punish the double dash. So again, the full pressure sequence would be like light, light, medium, heavy dash. 1, 2, 3. You go here, you go there, and you double dash. Or something funky you can do is this is an actual true cross-up setup, because they don't know whether to block left or right. Because you can do dash and try to hit them like this, or you can do double dash and try and hit them like that and cross them up. So it is a straight up cross up setup. So you can do do this, and they have to guess, am I going to stay on this side and go for more pressure like this, or am I going to cross you up and go for stuff like this, or just go for another tick throw, right? So there's an option there. And I think that's about it for stuff that I use in my games. with Vi Blitzcrank. If you have anything else, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I am so down to learn more stuff. Anyways, with all that being said, this has been Berate. Remember to brush your teeth, because I haven't. Bye-bye.